Hello everyone, welcome to another Penguin Academy game analysis. We are still and forever in the Blood Bowl 3 2025 World Championships. This is the group stage week 3. We are finding out the fate of the people in Group J today. And first matchup from that third week is Sjamaan and his Dark Elves. I think it's just Sjamaan. I don't know how to say his name. And Feufollet and his rats. So the situation going into this match is the other match is Tour and Coke Guy. So Sjamaan has 3 points. Feufollet has 6 points. Tour has 3 points. And Coke Guy has 0 points. So weirdly, everyone could get through. So it is possible still for Coke Guy to get through by winning with a high number of touchdowns and joining the other two on 3 points. So Sjamaan here with his 3 points basically needs a draw. No, he needs to win. If he wins, then Tour can catch him and has to score more points. Feufollet currently has 4 touchdowns. Sjamaan has 3. So if Sjamaan wins, he will equal Feufollet minimal because you can't win without scoring one more than him. So this match matters for everyone, which is always good because it means no one's playing stupidly because it doesn't matter. People are still playing stupidly, but it's not because it doesn't matter. It's because they didn't bother to get any better at Blood Bowl. All right. As usual, let's... I never press pause in time. As usual, let's mark the anti-blitz setup. And there's a blitz, so we get to properly mark it. And... B plus, maybe just a straight B, actually. It's against Elves. You always get marked down a bit if you, even if it's a bit weak against Elves because they have movement, maneuverability, and you don't want them in the backfield, even if the ball lands in the middle. So there's no reason for this to be weak and only protect the center and not the wings. So yeah, okay, B. It does protect the wings a bit. It's not like it's just, forgetting or just setting up in the Norse rune for incompetency. But it's pretty rubbish. It's pretty mediocre. So a B. No, I mean, I don't know how the hell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, he'd have to blitz the blodger. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a which you already can't do, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, no. There's no blodger being under the ball here. But there will be Elves in the backfield, multiple of them. So you can't just have one and knock him down or whatever. So the pickup is now super important. No, it does matter because if he's got multiple scoring threats in place and he's Elves, which he was easily able to do, you have to pick this ball up. So you have to pick up on the gutter, even if you were thinking about picking up on the thrower. You have to pick up on the gutter, and you have to re-roll a 1. There's just nothing you can do. And also, look around. It's not that easy to get this ball into a cage that, isn't... I mean, it's... At best, you're getting a YouTube cage with a gutter on the outside to get blitzed and based and stuff, right? This is trouble. You are under pressure from your first turn. You will have to re-roll things from your first turn. You can Kaz people on your first turn. Has to re-roll it. See? There we go. I guess the reason not to cage behind the LOS is because this is about to be a blockless block, Dembeek. Let's give him some credit and say he thought about that. The thing that he didn't think about, if you go back and look, was that he could not put that cage corner in place because he was going to activate the Roger. And so that was the problem, right? So he didn't have this cage corner in place, and he was blitzing with the Roger. What I didn't see is who he was blitzing, who lit up red. It was this guy. I was hoping it was this guy on the LOS, because at least that's 3 into 3. This is just a 2-dice block with a loner. If you dub skull that, your cage is open to wrestle. It's a blitzer. So yeah, this was bad anyway. So what I don't like is that Sjamaan is running backwards. I would attack the cage with everything here, force him to roll dice, and if he does escape, he has to push forward, and then you chase him to the end zone and try to get at least a 2 or 3 turn out of it. Like, you should attack this cage right now. Blitz in on this thrower, base the ball, base him with a blodger, base him with a blodger. Or, if you want, blitz in on this one, even though it's not as good a target, because you can get players in here between these guys and the ball, which might be even better, right? Either of those things would go well. I'm going to sneeze again. I need to put a hoodie on. So because of this base at the back, it's almost certain he's gonna blitz the cage, right? Yes. Rogue was asking if we knew you. But this here is the kind of thing you do on like turn 4, right? If this is the situation on turn 4, you half and half it, right? You got to have people in front because you might want to try and like screen off if you while you're like, you know, slowing them down, attacking the cage. But on turn 1, you can go all in, force them forward, and then push them, like constantly harass them this direction, force them to score early when your elves is almost as good as them not scoring at all. Yeah, either way is fine by me. The leader thrower, leader's already been used, but obviously he'll come back and he's the thrower for the one turn. So it's perfectly fine to attack the juicy target. But it's also fine to attack this front. It's still the same 75% block. And like I said, you can fill in some players here, which is really nice. I don't like half-assing it, though. Like, you know, this isn't great. Gets the KO. Leader reroll's already been used, so... And, I mean, this is rubbish, isn't it? Like, yeah, this is... So this is not how you harass, right? There's virtually no harassment here. Excuse me a sec. Yeah, it's just a one block clear with 2 dice. Oh, no. Okay. So, firstly, that's a misclick, right? He absolutely thought that was a 2 dice block. It's a terrible misclick. I don't understand why you would think that's a 2 dice block, but obviously that's a 2 dice block. In his mind, right? Secondly, there's zero chance at all you shouldn't clear this ball. It is insane to not clear this ball. This is some seriously mid-level rat play to just be like, it's a 1 in 36. Who cares? Everyone good at Blood Bowl cares. Every single person who can consider themselves good at Blood Bowl cares that that's a 1 in 36. There will be situations where the risk of the 1 in 36 is offset by the need to get forward, so you need to blitz forward and just dodge. That will happen. That will never happen on turn fucking 2. I hope you snake and die. No justice. There's justice. There was justice waiting in the wings to mock me. Yeah, he should absolutely do it again. He should absolutely do it again. He should blitz this cage corner, base the ball. Like, if that's the way that Feufollet is going to, like, deal with being based, hell yeah. Every single fucking turn, I'm going to base the ball. If he's just going to dodge it every turn. If he does that for the next 5 turns, it's like a 20% chance of a snake. Now, what a shit blitz that is. Trying to blitz for damage on the Mighty Blow guy and leaving the cage alone. Blitzes with a Roger, gets a stun. Bringing himself over to the sideline is nice, always for Dark Elves with their built-in frenzy. How do you, like... I'm confused how this is going to work. You have to have someone there, right? I mean, who's going there? This can't be real. Someone's messing with me, right? This is insanely terrible. You can't possibly be like... Oh, there we go. He dot. Right, that was awful. Absolutely awful. Not only did he risk a 1 in 36, he used a 1 in 9 to stop that being a 75% dodge into 2 dice with wrestle on the ball. This is embarrassingly bad. Like, this is the problem with me doing these games, right? I don't know how to commentate on something so bad without, like, pointing out that it's terrible. How do you say nice things about this without just being a liar? It's awful. This is just awful play. Come on, like, dude, someone's got to blitz this straight down, and then you had another guy right here for the follow-up block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look, so the witch goes there. The witch goes there. The witch is fine being there. There's no tackle in play. The witch goes there. You move this guy. This blitzer blitzes the mighty blow. Because on a push, you can push him to there and get another fucking block. You can even put this guy there on the Roger if you really wanted to, and like this one there so you can blitz and make sure that the Roger can only hit a lino and is going to stay tagged after that, so can't just blitz forward and take space. And then if you do end up doing a push to there, you can chain him off with the second block if you don't like that, now that you had to keep the mighty blow standing. It gives you options, doesn't it? Tag the Roger with a lino and have someone behind it. The Roger can't go anywhere, and all it can do is block when it has Juggernaut. It does not have block. You got to make something happen here. You give up all of that pressure that you had from the blitz. You've run back. This is just a normal drive now. All of that pressure is melted. You've got to make something happen. What the fuck are you doing? Who's blitzing this guy? That's really far away. That was a rush blitz. You had like 19 players and you rush blitzed. Oh, Feufollet. Oh my days. He tried to blitz with the Roger. Who is he blitzing? This one. He tried to blitz with the Roger. He didn't have anyone next to it, so he's missed his blitz. That's a turn gone. That's just a straight up turn gone. And he failed the dodge out. Okay, right. What do you do here if you're the Dark Elves? I mean, there's zero chance Sjamaan is actually going to do it. But what do you do? Ugh, not a great deal. Yeah, honestly, it is literally just screen. There's no strip baller, by the way. I don't know where you're even seeing a strip baller. Nah, you don't hit the wrestler. You just hit the mighty blow. Either hit the mighty blow or this clan rat. That's it. And you make sure... So now you can change this screen around, right? You can put the witch behind this outside one, so there's no, like, break down the side available. And only one of them needs to be over there, really. There's no point in wasting 2 players on this gutter, right? Bring them over. Stop the ball getting to that other gutter. That's a terrible blitz angle. Why would you blitz from that angle? But again, this is like Blood Bowl 101. You blitz the POW and base him. So you should have blitzed from this square. Did put in the extended screen. Okay, but this has got a hole in it, hasn't it? Like both, this is a hole. Like, how do you not know this is a hole? He just blitzes through him and everyone just walks through the hole. Back into the center of the pitch. You've done nothing here. Well, as it turns out, that's exactly what happened. Who could possibly have seen that come in? No way to know.
Who is to say what is right or wrong?
So now the rats are central on turn 5 with equal removals in the middle of your half. So now he's scoring. That's what's happening. Barring some kind of actual disaster, he's scoring. So maybe this time we'll go all in, right? Just pile in with the blodgers. He's got no tackle. Just like pile in with the blodgers and hope he doesn't roll any pows. Why are you're oh my god, he's rats. You need like 7 more elves to stop him scoring if you just do this. What? No, but why are you not basing the ball, man? Okay, well, this is another big old pile of nothing. Have we forgotten a square? Yep, 1 in 36 again. Oh my god, what is he doing? Did he genuinely forget about that square? What was the pause there? That's the world's weirdest pause. Well, okay then. Why? Oh, where's Sjamaan from? He's the buttercup guy. Like, some of these, like, direct qualifiers would never have made it through play-ins. That's kind of one of the issues, isn't it? The fact that there's a play-ins and a direct qualifiers makes it seem like the direct qualifiers is better, but loads of the people who got a direct ticket would not have made it through the play-ins. So it's just two different... It's just two different, like, colanders to go through. So you're lucky that no one's going to do the math, PC, and that's a spoiler. Alright, gets a Kaz on a rat, finally. Oh, he's got a lino with dodge. Yeah, I don't know how they'll get out of this. Oh, wait, they're just going to walk over here. Jesus. Oh, God, I hate dice rollers. It's just the worst way, isn't it? This is why I complain about rats and elves. Like, you just roll dice, right? And none of those dice were likely to succeed. They were all twos and threes. They succeed more than they fail. So, like, it just makes up for putting yourself in a shitty position. Like, it's why I will, like, die on the hill that people who hate dwarves and are fine with this can fuck off. Like, dwarves don't get to do this. Oh, I've put all my players in the wrong position. Let me roll a handful of twos and threes and my entire team is completely fine on the other side of the pitch. Yes, we do at least have an attempt at a sack on the ball here. Sort of. Sort of. It's not a good one. Who's doing a single 3+ dodge? What are you talking about? This one? That one over here. This one. This Lino. Exactly, yeah. It's fine. I knew kind of what mistake you meant. I just wanted to mess about with you. You should have been listening last turn when I pointed out that it was a Lino. You can still do it. It's just extra dice, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. The only way to base this one really is to roll some horrible dice. Oh, it's him. It's a double 3+ with one of these two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 3+ dodges and 4 rushes. However, it's turn 7, so like that's when you do that, right? That's still not crazy, by the way. I'll samba that for you. Like, there's no way that should be on. That is a 36% sack. No, you don't need to do that, PC. This guy, or this guy, can do a 3+, 3+, 2+, 2+. And then this guy can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 4 rushes, 2 3+ dodges, and a full pow needed. And all of that still is 36%. Like, you shouldn't be giving up a 36% sack on turn 7 against Elves. Hang on. Forget all of that. What is it? Seeing as he's got 3 rerolls, honestly, what's 2 rushes and a 30% just to do that with a 1D? It's 28% if he just literally 1-diced him with him. More than 1 in 4 times, he would just sack him with a 1 dice. You're only adding 8% by doing the right play. This is nothing, yeah. This is just nothing. He's just going to try and get in the way because he doesn't know how to not do that. It's just nothing. There's just one dude there. There's one dude there which is vaguely annoying to get to, or you just blitz this guy out of the way and make a 2+ dodge. Like that's it. That's the entirety of that play. But he killed a blodger. They're a myth. Don't be telling Jim and Purple Chest that Triple Skull doesn't exist. If Triple Skull didn't exist, they might have won something. He is trying. He just doesn't know any better, right? Like, we've never heard of him. There's a reason we've never heard of these people. Like, I've heard of Feufollet, and he's bad. Like, if I've not heard of you, you're probably worse. Like, somewhere out there might be, like, you know, the Indian guy in a hut who somehow has mastered Blood Bowl. But in general, if you've not heard of someone, they're rubbish. Can I just point out that this is not even set up for a fucking timeout? He's gonna end his drive 1-0 down with 4 rerolls intact. That's insane. Well, he gets his good KO back, so
Don't say that, Art. It's fine. Thulean's BB outreach program will find a Blood Bowl 7 somewhere in the hills of Lancashire to bring Team England glorious victory.
yes. As long as they're willing to conform to the groupthink, everything will be fine. This group was the wooden spoon. Like I am sorry to all four coaches like that you eat my wrath, but this group was the wooden spoon group, wasn't it? All four players were bad in this group. This is J, Pen. This is literally Group J. What's this guy doing? Did I, hang on.
Whoopsie.
Can someone fucking explain that? Of all the things I've seen people do in this World Championship, as innocuous as that is, that has to be the weirdest one. What the fuck is that? It's so weird. Like, it's just unexplained. It's unexplainable. Why would you just run a lino to a random square in your backfield? It's not part of a screen with the ball, look, because it's not even one over. It's just standing there. Even when he picks the ball up, he doesn't make a screen with the other guy. Look, he goes there. It's just, I don't understand. It's so weird. My brain loses it at this. Like, if I can't explain something, it gets, like, really hung up on it. Like, that's just weird, right? Feufollet still not killing any of his own players with these terrible blitzes. I hate Blood Bowl. I just hate Blood Bowl. Doesn't kill his own Armor 7 gutter. Kills the Armor 8 blodger. Dicing his way to victory, one shitty blitz at a time. Ugh. Blood Bowl's the worst. None of this matters. Two of these people are getting through to the World Championships to also be there. Crazy, isn't it? Diomed's out. Jim is out. K-Fool's out. And this Rats team is in. Ugh. Move the fucking ball, dude. Just move the ball, man. So annoying that he keeps losing his blodgers to high roll blitzes. Feufollet is guaranteed the draw here, so like he's basically won, right? He doesn't care now. He can play like a plum. There we go. High roll foul. Get rid of him. Nothing matters. He can just do that for fun. Dark Elves aren't scoring twice. Feufollet's guaranteed a draw, and he had 6 points, so draw was good enough to guarantee a top of group. Oh, that definitely looks like that's going to end well, mate. Another full pow. And an armor break. At least the armor break is reasonable there. Okay. God, fuck's sake. 1 in 81. Oh, just why? Why are you even doing it? Why? Yeah, never mind. That's the end of that. Full pause him. Doesn't even need to wrestle. And the foul. Should have done the rushes to foul from the other square, obviously. Why? Why? I don't think he knows. Oh, my days. Yeah, there we go. That was a game. I just spaced out after it. Like, it's only so much you can say about people before you're just constantly insulting them. That was a rubbish game. Sorry. But it does mean that Feufollet goes through and Sjamaan has to wait for his fate, right? We will talk about that in the next game where we find out what's what. See you next time.